About to get started. Get this situated. Stay. There we go. All right. Hey, everybody. So today's Halloween, so I am dressed up as Captain 5. Can't tell. And we're going to go through Estfor Kingdom in this manner. So we've definitely played this one before. Where I'm at right now, I'm level 96, about to be almost 100, hopefully. But there's a few things that I wanted to show you on this one. We do have a mint that's happening for just Halloween. So if you have a character that is above 6,000 experience, you should definitely get in here and get it minted. It's only got 12 hours left. And I'm going to do that, definitely. There's going to be guests, so be prepared for that. It's all in Phantom as well. It's definitely worth it if you have one already. The mask. That is really cool, actually. I love it. I'm going to take a screenshot. Awesome. Definitely get in there. These are going to come in handy when it comes to your character. I'm sure. I have items already that I put on my character. It's the mask. There it is. I also have this Estfor egg that is from 1KIN that it hasn't hatched yet. And I'm hoping that level 100 is going to be the marker. I'm hoping. Or perhaps it's a experience, but maybe that also is dependent on your level. That'd be great. Because I want to open that egg or have it hatch. And I'm just waiting for it to do it on its own. So right now, I have some stuff to claim. I had some stuff going overnight. And that's kind of what I do with this when I'm basing what I'm going to incorporate into the action bar. I always go with things that I'm going to pretty much be close to leveling. For instance, this one here for thieving is close to being level 9. So if I were to start anything, I might, finish that level out. A lot of them will open up new things, new craftables at typically like level 10, 5, 10, the round numbers. And so 10 would be ideal. So if I could do enough to get to level 10, that would be best. But again, I don't really base it off of the hopes of getting to level 10. That would be nice. However, having this gap here gives me hope for the next level at least. So what I do is I just kind of queue them and hope for the best. But I'll base the time frame at which I queue them on how much time I think I'm going to have before I'm going to be available to loot it. Because if you queue things for short time and then you don't come back for it for a great long, several hours after, you kind of wasted some of your time. This is an idle game, so you kind of want to like base it around your life in a way, when you're going to be available to access and loot it, and then restart the process all over again. Because as long as you keep this going, this whatever it is that you're trying to acquire going, you'll keep gaining assets, and it'll be a continuous thing that'll never stop. You want to kind of like just be the person, the middleman, to push it along, and then come back and do it all over again when it's time. So for most of it, I just kind of push it through and log off. There's not a whole lot of me spending too much time on the website per se. Typically, it takes me about 20 to 30 minutes, maybe, just kind of going through and figuring out what I want to do. 30 is kind of stretching it. But once I figure it out what I want to do, I just kind of queue it, and then that's it. Just leave it, let it go. I do check on things periodically. There has been some tabs that have opened up since the last time that we've played, so I'll go over those. Also, I'll note that I have progressed. A lot of these were at 1, right? You start out 1. I think this one was always 5. I haven't upgraded that yet. I'm still working on getting bows together. I do have some in my library, my collection, but I'm not really using them yet. So, isn't this thing huge? It's giant. I feel like I sink into it. It's kind of like good for cover. I get more camouflaged. Maybe that's the thing. So anyway, um, so yeah, so that's how I do it. I just kind of like pick the ones that I'm closest to, which is thieving and fishing. And I know it kind of sometimes gets you in a loop. Like I haven't really progressed too much in woodcutting lately, super low, but as you can tell, it's 11, so I'm not too worried about it. I do push some of them along, like if they're really close together, like I'm not really going to differentiate those two so much, maybe, or these two. So I'll just kind of like pick on which one's lower level and that I need to increase, assuming that the lower levels are going to increase faster than the higher levels. So I'll probably get more out of these than I would something at a higher level, um, the amount of time that I have available for the next action. So I'll probably do this one and this one. For the third one, I guess it would depend on what my quest is. I have completed the quest that I have queued, which is for thieving from man, and I've done enough hours in that. So when I loot this, I'm gonna get rewards for this, but also the things that I've had previously queued. I do have an experience boost activated. I had to purchase this one from the shop. So I had to spend some brush on that, and I have had to spend Phantom, I think 2 Phantom I've used up, just kind of keeping this thing leveled. I haven't really needed to. I guess I could have expunged what I've already had, but I have spent. And one of the quests did require you to spend to buy brush. So that's just what I did. And I haven't really been worrying about too much about the leaderboard, but look at my inventory. I've certainly gotten a few items. I don't really know what some of these do, like the heck, probably going to come in later, but definitely collecting. I also want to have more characters. I only have 1, and eventually hope to have more. And I'm thinking that when you have more characters, you're going to be able to get more into your inventory a lot faster. Go figure. So also, if you don't have this loaded, you won't be able to see any stuff. It'll pretty much look like your instant game is active. Never played before. To make sure that's accidentally screen. Freaked out. So they added this screen in, or at least I don't remember going over before. These are just kind of everything. Go, kitty. As you can tell, I haven't really gotten very far, but I'm certainly getting items and a lot more than I had before. And I haven't sold anything. I go for the marketplace. I've just kind of been collecting. I feel like it's kind of what I want to do. And maybe one day when I'm filling up to it, I'll sell whatever is like the ending item. Like, I suppose these are more ending items versus these are things that I can utilize to make other items. So I'll just keep hoarding for a while. I don't really mess with the screen, to be honest. I do have a clan, and we were at like rank 5, I think, last time that we played, and now we're at rank 3. And I'll note too that I am the lowest level on our group, and it is an overall level that determines your rank for your clan. So definitely having being the lower person is kind of a deal. Yeah. go around. Just walk in, honey. So yeah, I'm the lowest level, but I'm almost up there, and I'm gonna pass up these guys here pretty soon, these two. And that's cool because these guys have been in there a while, and then I won't be the lowest. One thing I thought was cool, and I don't really remember this thing, was how active you are. That might have been a new feature after, and I kind of mess with this sometimes. I think it's kind of an interesting thing. Obviously, the more active, the more strong that is. Interesting. Same thing with level. I don't really care about the rest. I don't usually pay attention to any of that. I also don't compare myself to other people too often, although it's kind of nice to see what the like top person's doing. But I don't really pay attention to that. I think mostly I just get in here, figure out what I need to do, and I get out. And I seem to be increasing in level, and that's kind of the other thing I look at. It's just trying to get above the very bottom. Hey, Captain. Shh. Captain, get out of here. I look familiar. I should look familiar. I'll steal your get up. Not very comfortable. It's kind of stiff. And I feel like I'm itchy, and I feel like I might itch myself and like smear this stuff all over the place. And how do you do the green? Like, you get done and your fingers are, and then it's all over your keyboard. It's everywhere. And you guys thought makeup was far-fetched. Sane. Yeah, so I do the wishing well, though, sometimes, even though I don't really pay attention to other people's wishing well. This is pretty much them wishing and the wishing well. It's pretty kind of atrocious when you think about what 10K is. 10K, what would it cost to get 10,000? Wait, 1, 2, 3, yes. 302 Phantom. And to put that into perspective, I've been working off 10 Phantom this whole time. And I think I've contributed 500 of this. 500. I mean, I have 15. It's insane. Anyway, so that's the wishing well. The wishing well does give you some good stuff, though. You get some boosts out of it, and that's really the main reason why I use it. Because if you have the boosts, you end up getting something, usually some sort of experience or item collection increased percentage out of it. So I usually do it for that. But as you can tell, I'm getting lower, so only do it a few more times. Because you do need it in the shop as well when you're purchasing items, because some of these items, I don't really have, I don't know if you can do scrolls are the same as, what's it called? Potions, these things, but there's no really, from what I can tell, I can't find these, so I buy them in here. They're expensive. So, brush can be important. Sure. So what I usually do when I first come in is I loot everything. This is going to be my increasing stuff, the things that are going to go up. I'm going to get some stuff out of it. Looks like I got some dice rolls this time. I think this is the first time I've gotten some dice rolls. I haven't used any of them yet, obviously, since I haven't received any. So it'd be kind of cool to add that. I don't know if that takes in place of where the boosts go. Possibly, probably. But these are the other items that I've received. I'm just now getting into these items. I really haven't gotten much of these. I think these are just kind of, yeah, these are daily bonus item. Yeah, yeah, that's just extra. I've never really done those. I mess up my. I hope it did get on his face. Yeah, I think what I did was thieving, wood cutting. Heck if I know. Did something else. 2 wood cutting. Did. It's really must have did that in air. But so obviously cutting is bomb right now. I think really what it was is I probably did both of these. One of each. I am really low on them. I have been using them for other things like fletching and alchemy. So wood is kind of depleted. Do you need a lot? That's probably what I did. I have increased a couple items. I think it was for wood cutting. Yeah, I have a new iron axe. Oh, I do have a shield. I haven't gotten a new weapon yet, but I think perhaps what it is I need to increase my levels up a bit because I'm a little low on level. I'm like 11 in melee. I don't know how that equates, but I'm definitely too low to equip anything else. So what I'm gonna do though, is look for a quest. Quests are pretty important. They kind of dictate what my other, like other than what my increase needs to be for the crafting. Other than that, it's the other thing that I'll end up acquiring. So I need to cue this before I go and determine what I'm going to do for the crafting. And I really don't know. I can make a black, prepare my feast. I can make that. I don't know how, maybe I could do that. Just ship. I mean, I could make some food. I can do that. Well, yeah, maybe. Do I want to do logs? I do need logs. I'll have to give them up. Maybe? Don't think so. I think I just need to chop it. Do need logs. 3,000? Let me make sure I can make it. I think catch shrimp. I don't think I'm like I can barely look in this thing. Yeah, you did. Bye. Too. Right? So what's up, dude? I could burn oak logs. But I think I'll make some blech. I don't know how you say that, but that's what I call it. Fishing. Do have some blech. So I guess I can start by cooking. Cooking is 120. I need it almost 800. Say 700. Well, I won't be doing it that long. I want to collect it probably. I want to collect all 3 of these probably in about, I could do the most 8 hours from now. So whatever this is, I end up making my last one and I make that one really long. Like I need to cook blech. Cook it or cook it. So I'll make cooking blech at the very end. We'll make that for 4 hours. And that'll be, yeah. Oh, actually, I need to switch this to blech. And it's still okay. So, but for the other 2 items, I'm gonna do this one that I picked up: fishing, fire making. But I don't really have enough wood cutting wood. I do need some wood. So wood burning. I don't even know what you get out of the ash. Do you get, I think, another item? Definitely get bone. Bone. Burning log. No ash. There was something else that you got out of it. Anyhow, still can't do this. Very sad about it. Just hatch. Will you? Shh. I have so much ash. What do I do with you? Hopefully you're gonna like come into play later on, cause anyway, what I'll do is wood cutting. Itchy. Itchy. So itchy. Does it matter? Does it really matter? Does it? Let's do. Let's do 2 hours. And then I'll do 2 hours. So just pretty much use up C. Takes. That was what I was thinking. Take something. Okay, anyhow, 2 hours. And then I'll put my final one there. Which was for 4 hours. And now I have 8 hours worth of stuff. Still have this in there. I want to know when those dice come into play. Dice. I don't know. Maybe when I don't have something in there, it might come in handy. But, so yeah, once you have that all together, you can do the wishing well. And it's definitely worth to do because you do get the boost. 5% to all experience gained for 12. Top of your already. Let's do it. Approve. Everything requires some sort of gas around here. Hey, I am dressed as captain. Exactly. Exactly. And then you gotta do the face. It's always that angry, like. Yeah, so I decided might as well. And he was already had his stuff flying around. It's very big. It's huge. I feel like I sink into it. I see how he goes into camouflage mode. He just drops in and you can't find him in this thing. At least that's what happens to me. And then there's a lot of room for your arms. So you don't have to worry about that either. You just kind of drop in and get your arms in there. You can't get back out. It's mostly. I couldn't. Yeah, it's kind of weird. He's got lots of pockets though. You could put snacks in here. You should definitely be putting snacks in here. Hang on. Yeah. Right? I know. We were going to do green and then we were like, it might blend in with my green screen because my camera picks that kind of stuff up. But, yep. Captain today. And I might just go walk around with my kids like this. Nobody will, nobody's going to know. But they'll probably just think I'm like some, like, army guy or something, which is cool. It's cool. But I'm secretly Captain 5. I just burst out in that laugh. Ha ha ha. I gotta perfect it. uh, yeah, he's gotta laugh. Plus, I'm losing my voice. I know this thing is huge, but I'm telling you, there's lots of wiggle room. You could like spin around. Except for I'm a bigger target. Yeah. Oh, I could stuff candy in here. I could just keep putting all the candy in here. We don't even need a bag. And these things have like pocket upon pocket upon pocket upon pocket. Like, and then I'll just throw them across the room like grenades. Yeah. It's genius. Yep. Hand them candy instead of ammo. Exactly. I need like a slingshot. And then I'll just slingshot it at people. Hit little kids in the forehead. Helping the parents out so they go to sleep. Ooh. This one's really cool. It's kind of a slower game. Bubba, I don't know if you have seen me play this one. Kind of slower, but they're doing this one's it's kind of like an idle game if you're into idle games. I really like it because I kind of just pop in and I do my thing and I pop out. But they're doing an event. Well, sort of. You get a mint. Never used a slingshot before? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going over this one again, just as I'm moving on to the next round of 1KIN. So I'm just kind of like, let's check it out. I've moved kind of far into this one. I have been playing this one. Look at, I'm level 100, even 100, which is pretty awesome. I was trying to get to level 100 in hopes that I could, where's it at? Inventory. That I could open this dude up, but it didn't happen. Oh well. I did get something out of here. I minted a mask, and I'm thinking that he probably wears this when he goes into battle, which is here and here. I don't, maybe not. Titan. But I have it. It's pretty cool anyway. Yeah, well, also, I'm in a clan and I'm the lowest, but I'm like right there. I'm about to hop over 2 people, which is pretty cool. Only like, we'll say 4 levels, and I'll be above these 2 people. Yeah, which is probably going to happen tonight when I complete these. I do have some experience boosts on, so I should get something. Yeah, we clanned up. Yeah, we were at, I'll brag a little. We were at rank 5 originally, and when I started, and now we're at rank 3, and I'm the lowest member. So you are kind of defined by that weaker link, and I got up there, and we jumped up there. So I'm sure it was a group effort, but I'm like, yeah. It's pretty cool. No, it's nice playing with other people. These are actually some pretty cool people. I'm in the Discord, and I had couple of them gave me some cool stuff. I got my outfit from the clan. I didn't create that. These guys, somebody gave them to me. I also got a whole bunch of food from somebody. So for a good while, I wasn't having to fish or to cook food, which has taken its toll a little bit on those 2 items. But I haven't really been doing too much on combat as much as I thought I was going to. I'm just like been focusing on trying to get some of these other things up. It's been kind of like a alternate which one I'm gonna do. But it's pretty cool. I like it. No, no. As far as Discord goes, I have completely lost track, and I kind of separated a lot of the games that I don't necessarily keep updated track on, like in that lower section, and then I have just like pretty much the 1KIN games, and maybe just a couple of other ones that I've kind of fallen in love with along the way. Can't name any of them, but there's a couple of them in there. And then, of course, uh, Bolt and Platoon 5. So, other than that, I don't really pay attention to the bulk. No, it's a lot. I know that Captain talked about removing a bunch of his recently, like completely cleaning out his Discord for that reason. Yeah, maybe one day. I'm keep them all for a while. But yeah, so definitely you'll have to check this one out. I know this has been, it's only like a 30-minute stream. This one's kind of a smaller, slower game. There's kind of, you just get in there and jump out. But they're definitely incorporating different things, and they definitely have a lot of items. And what I like about it is that it's all NFTs. These are all assets, every one of them. And I have wood assets. I have fish, and which is really weird because I just feel like most games they really focus on just like the ending thing or the character, like whatever the like maybe these items would be NFTs, sure, but like fish, because you use fish, they're not just like the ending thing. You use them to do other things. The items don't disintegrate, so you just keep those for like ever. Sell them or something. Yeah, I gotta do cleans. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably keep mine for a while. Yeah, card strategy games. I have a harder time with some of the card strategy games, and I feel like it's really based around like how much time I have to think about my move before before the time runs out. I have to really either know my deck or like not be stressed out about time. I get anxious because I gotta read it. I gotta know what I'm gonna put down before I put it down. Like, I don't know. Give me the basics, I guess. I gotta start out small. Yeah. Yes, I hear you there. I know. A lot of Web3 games right now are doing the turn-based games that in some way you kind of have to have uh, like a card or, like some ability that you're looking at. And so I really like how they're redoing that idea because you can enjoy it without feeling so overwhelmed by that uh, statistics and descriptions and just becomes too much. What up? Right? You like it? No. So, just realized all my sound is down. This game does have sound. Ambient sound. What is that? Like the ambient noise? Ambient? I don't know. Whatever that is. It's there. But yeah, so this is my character. I just have the one. I'm really hoping for that one to hatch, so I'll have hopefully two. This guy. But I gotta sit on it. What's it take? Doesn't say. Just says at some point. So I suppose when I eventually get that to hatch, I'll probably do like a panic stream, like just to get everything, just to get it on there. But yeah, some of these creatures are pretty cool looking. I upgraded to the frog. I was down here at this guy. Yeah. So pretty. This is what I would expect for an asset. Like collecting these or something. But you're fighting these instead and collecting fish. The bull is your spirit animal. It's so cute. It's got lots of like green stuff all over it. And that kind of freaks me out a little bit, the little warts. Aww. Right? It's like a heart-shaped. Got something stuck. I don't know about that spider though. I definitely like the dragon. And I don't know, this is the hardest one, I guess? Hardest? How cute. You don't want to kill any of them. Yeah, they're adorable. You did a really good job at the visuals on these guys. Somebody took their time. A lot of somebody's probably. Yeah, definitely. Super. Any plans for you today, Bubba? You going anywhere, doing anything? I think I'm taking the kids out much later. And then eating their candy. You gotta like steal a kid from somewhere just for Halloween, just so you can get their candy and then you can give the kid back if you don't have one. If you have one, great. If you don't have one, you gotta get one. Well, that's why you get a kid to do it, the trick-or-treating for you. Or you could dress up, just do a little hunch so you're a little shorter, and wear a mask. No one will ever know. One year I dressed up as a ghost. Yeah. And then go to people's houses and just to get their candy. It's the only day you could go ask people for candy and get their candy. And they'll give it to you. So, yeah. That's what we're going to be doing. Normally, what I would say is going to a like an apartment complex. You just go to door to door to door to door to door. By the time you get down the stairs, you've already hit a bunch of houses. Versus houses are a little rough. But then if you go to like the rich people neighborhood, they give out full-size candies, but there's usually not any apartments, so you're walking a lot. So either we're gonna walk a lot or we're gonna get the smaller candies. Haven't decided yet. And that's American Halloween. I don't know how you guys do it. Yeah. There you go. Have your friends bring over candy. Gotta have some candy. That's pretty cool. Well, I think I am gonna hop off. I know Captain's gonna be here in a little bit, and we might do a stream before we take the kids trick-or-treating, and so we'll probably hop back on. I really wish that I could like stretch this one out. It's just there's not too much that goes on with this, but I really dig it so far, and I really do think that it's a game that everybody should check out. It's an idle game, so if you're into that kind of thing, which I totally am. And I'm now almost at 10k versus 9, which is where I started, which is cool. So I'm leveling up, getting some stuff. Yeah, I'll have to catch you later. But do you like dig the outfit or what? It's cool. Well, I'm getting there. Gotta dress up some kids pretty soon. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to you later, Bubba. I'm gonna go get some green paint on. I know, right? It's a little itchy, like all over in the hat, and then on my forehead especially, and then this paint, and my hair. I don't know how you guys do it. Well, I don't know how people... All of it. This, it's a lot. I don't know how he does it. Impressive, yes. Should give him more credit. It's been like 100 billion degrees outside. He's been wearing this thing, so pretty crazy. Yeah. I know, and maybe I should get him to dress up as me. I could just get him in like one of those, you know, like a crop top shirt and find him some like hair. I'm sure I've got like a wig somewhere. And yeah, he can be hydrocarbon and I'll be Captain 5. Captain Hydra and Hydra Captain. Hydra 5. It'll be cool. Yeah, right? I'm gonna convince him to do it. He's coming back from work in like, I don't know, half hour. So, and then we'll probably plan something before we go out trick-or-treating. You guys are much later. I don't know, what time is it there? Is it past Halloween? Are you in tomorrow already? Dang. Yep. This thing is crazy heavy. Yeah. So I will see you later, possibly soon. Have a good one, Bubba. Talk to you later.